I'm back in the Netherlands since a couple of days, and I made a lot of videos in Morocco. A shitload, but the Wi-Fi is horrible there and it's scarce also. So I could not even back up my videos, let alone edit them and upload them. I'm going to edit them. I bought an extra SD card. I'm going to edit them so that I can make those videos, but it's going to be a whole another topic. It's not about self-development, but I found a new hobby and potentially a new job, and that is minerals. I've been collecting minerals, and I've been entering mines and bartering with miners, and I just made a new friend with the son of a shopkeeper in Middelburg. Middelburg is the capital for minerals, and I just wanted to buy some stones for my chakras, and I wanted to visit some mine like a tourist, and it captivated me so much that I visited many mines all over Morocco with him and with some girls, and those videos are going to be another chapter in my channel, because I do not talk about friendship, romances, and things that we did. I don't talk about that. It's more about the mineral hunting than about my self-development and my it's about adventures, but it's not anything personal regarding me and other people. I will publish those videos later, but for now I just want to talk about something that I did when I came back. When I went to my father in France, I went to see I don't know if he's clairvoyant, but he's a healer for sure. He's a healer, and I did an astral projection for the second time in my life. I paid him with stones, and 20 euros. 20 euros was the minimum. He said it's the maximum if you don't have any money. But I paid him with stones because I was really happy. My clairvoyant here in the Netherlands told me never to do a astral projection because of entities that can attach themselves to my soul when I am traveling in the planes. But and also 3 people, like the girlfriend of my father slash wife. I don't know what they did. They have rings, but. And
head west on Suze Grono Eggplant Zone, then
sorry about that, I thought I turned everything off. And also my ex-girlfriend, who is my contact, who I know my clairvoyance through. She's been a beacon. She's also the first woman I'm platonic friends with. And well, basically I did an astral projection with this man because I felt well, you know, with him it just felt good. It felt really good to do this with him because well, I was warned not to do it with people, not to do it alone especially, but not to do it with people that I don't that don't give tools to well, people that have a lot of experience with this. So I went to visit him. I learned a lot of things. I learned a lot of things about myself, which I will talk about in other videos, about the 5th dimension, about indigo children, deeper stuff about conspiracy theories and about aliens. It's anything is possible for me now that I know that time is energy and matter is energy. If I know this, anything is possible for me now. I'm free. The world is open. Anything is possible. So I did this. He gave me tools. He gave me two tools. He gave me an energy cord, and he gave me something that I call light grenades. So those are tools that I got from him, and those were the things that I needed to be safe during my travels. So, my travel. I closed my eyes. I lay down on a bench, on a couch, and he basically told me to relax from the top to the bottom, just like a guided meditation, just like a meditation that I sometimes do, just to work on my chakras, for example. So I go into this deep state of relaxation, and suddenly I feel very light. This is not a new feeling for me, but I feel extremely light. I know that something's happening because this is a feeling that I get when I do my chakra meditations, when I do it good, when I'm in a very quiet place, when I don't get distracted, and when I use binaural beats most of the time. So I get into this relaxed state, and I feel like I'm going to, because we were going to visit my mother. That's just a thing that I really, those were on my top priorities, visiting my mother. This is why I want to astral project, and this is why I want to lucid dream. This is why I want to get stones, get incense. This is when I want to raise my vibration. This is when I want to meditate. Because I want to be with my mom. He said you can't just be with your mom, you need questions. You need questions, and you need to give her, you need to focus on what you want to ask. So we thought about questions. I was talking about indigo children with him, and he said, well, the things that you go through, the things that you went through in Morocco, those are quite particular, and your ideas are quite different, and this is something very indicative of indigo children. Those are that's something that I'm gonna have to read into, but this is why I came up with two questions. Did my mother guide me in Morocco, and what is my because I found so many questions, so many answers. I want to have this community. I'm going to write a story about this. You're going to read it. I'm going to write a story about it on my website, about everything, about my romances, everything that I've been through, because I went for commune hunting, commune exploring in Spain, but Spain I got a lot of problems, as you know, and I was pushed into Morocco, and I was pushed to stay there, and I found love, and I found a crazy idea again to live in a commune. I want to live not monogamously. I want to do something with multiple people, and it seems like I have new fire in Morocco to proceed my dream. So was I guided to do this? So there's the minerals, because you know I had a lot of problems with my work. If you follow my channel, I had to find peace in my work, of course, before being open to receiving something else. But it could be minerals, it could be crystals. I bought a machine. It's right here. I can show you the machine. This yellow thing. This is my machine. It cost me €1,000. It's custom built. This machine is a whole workshop. And this has a lot of options to work with. And it could be one of my dreams, also one of my big questions in life could be answered potentially. I say inshallah, it means if God wants it, right? And there's a third thing. So there's the girls, the polyamory, the community, there's the love, there's my job, my passion, what do I do with my life. My clairvoyant in the Netherlands, she told me that I would work as a painter for 2 more years, and then I would start doing something more important with my life, right? And then there's the third thing, and that is after 15 years my psoriasis is healed. And I don't know why, but I tried everything and it's gone. I don't have my skin disease anymore. I had it 15 years. So after 15 years, finally my skin heals. It means that my vibrations are so high, or my food is so healthy, or the sun is so bright, or my head is so bald, or I use the right cream. Well, this is something that I knew was never going to work anyway. Medicine to work from the outside in, to put on the skin. Never, never, never. Yeah, I did put some Moroccan argan oil in my head, but anyway, my head just healed. My disease healed. It's a disease. People don't know the cause of it. If people say that they know the cause of psoriasis, it's like people that say that they know the cause of cancer. No one knows, and it's something very spiritual, and something that a doctor. This is why I don't like medicine in my country, because it's not spiritual enough. Because some disease can't be explained with only physics, only with matter. If you believe in matter. So those 3 things, they were so amazing, and I was guided in Morocco. This was my question: was I guided by either by my own entity, my own guardian, or by my mother, or maybe by other entities, by other angels? I believe in angels. I believe angels guide me. So we went to look for answers, and when I closed my eyes, I saw my sister. My sister is kind of the link between my mother, Arab countries, and love, I think. Somehow my sister has something to do with that, because my father said, are you going to do the same as your mother? Are you going to get, I don't know if I can say this on YouTube, but I'm going to do it anyway. My sister got kidnapped when she was 8 years old by her father. She was kidnapped to Algeria. She's my half sister, and her father, so the ex of my mother, he kidnapped her, and they never saw each other. Well, they saw each other when she was adult, when my sister was adult. My father said, are you going to do the same? Are you going to have problems in Morocco just like your mother? In those Arab countries, just like your mother? You know, my father went to Algeria in a yellow van. As you can see, my van is yellow. This is not a coincidence. There's also the same thing this is my mother, and this was in my father's van. It's not a coincidence either. I didn't put it there just because I want to show you. I put it there because I found it in the house when my mother died. And I put it there, and this is not a coincidence, because this is supposed to be here, because this is the thing that went to Algeria in the 90s, and this is also in the beginning of the 90s, and this went to Morocco with me. So I think there's something in my blood, in my spirit, that was there in my parents, or at least in my mother's, and there's a link. So I asked for this link. Why? What is this link? This is my question. And the man that I met through my father's girlfriend, so the man the man that I trusted, the man that guided me into this astral projection, he told me that he told me, we're going to ask, because if you believe that the universe has no matter in it, has no time. It explains emotion. It explains time. It explains energy. It explains electricity. It explains everything if you stop believing in matter. So he said, anything is possible. And you know that if we can go to another dimension, you can go wherever you want when you astral project. So we're going to go to another dimension, and we're going to ask you, the fulfilled you, the reincarnated you, but not physical you, but the energetic you. So we're going to ask the you in many, 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 many years from now. We're going to go and see him. We're going to see you. You are going to meet yourself, and you're going to ask you why you were in Algeria and Morocco so much. Why is there something? Why is this country pulling you in and giving you all this happiness? Why is this country doing that for you? So I went in this projection. I went into a deep state of relaxation, and I had my tools with me, the cord around me, the light cord, and it was attached to him, to my guide, to the healer, the French man in the village next to the village where my father and his girlfriend live. And I paid him with green agate and with some stones like this. And I had my light grenades with me. It's just balls of light, balls of love. Light is love, right? And I was there, and suddenly I go into the sky, very high, very fast, and it's as if I'm dreaming, It's as if I'm somewhere. It's like I explain everything that I see. He said, in order not to lose each other, you're going to say everything. You're going to tell me everything that you see. And I told him everything. I told him I saw very strange things. Some unidentifiable objects. Most of them were red in color. I don't know what this color red means. When I find out, I will tell you. But I saw the stars. At first I saw the sun going down. Then I saw a red sun, bigger one, going down. Then I saw stars. And then it was very quiet. There were no stars anymore. The stars were gone. And I was there. It was super quiet. And then I saw, at some point, I saw my sister, and I followed her. My half-sister, my Algerian sister, and I followed her, and I don't know what she was doing there, but I felt very safe with her, very peaceful. And at some point I saw a face of a president, very big, unidentifiable president. I don't know what he was doing there, but I saw very strange things. Later, the man told me that it's normal. The first astral projection like this is very normal to see very strange things like that. And then I went into something that I felt very familiar, a state of relaxation that I felt when I was a kid, when I had my birthdays. Every time when I had my birthday, I felt I woke up in the middle of the night after a nightmare where my family followed me, screaming in my ear and far away. There was nothing also, but everything was white instead of black. Everything was white, and they followed me, and I ran, but I didn't advance. I was just running, and I heard my Dutch family, a family that I don't have a connection with, and that I have a bit of fear of. This fear I feel in my father also. But anyway, this dream that I had when I was a kid would always wake me up, and then I would be in a kind of a state where I would look around in my room and everything was far away. I felt really small, and everything was far. And even when I would look at my hands, they would be super far away, and my feet and I would feel so small. And this is a kind of a weird state where I just feel like I'm not in control anymore, but it's also kind of pleasant because I feel like I'm being carried or something. But this is a state that I came in, and I sometimes just get into that state when I'm meditating, especially when I feel light, when I feel this lightness. And I don't really felt like I just left my body or something, but there was definitely something very powerful there. I saw strange things, and when the man told me to come back, because I wasn't just in the sky all of a sudden. No, I had to visualize grass and a little house. Everything was red somehow, and my sister, she was cooking, and she was making something inside that little house. I saw my sister. But he told me to come back to a little bridge over a river that we crossed to get to this green grass with the little barn. He told me, come back now. And I couldn't come back. I was concentrating, but I was like this in the sky. And then he said, remember the cord, remember the cord, remember the cord, remember the cord. Get the cord, pull the cord. And as soon as he said, no, I remember, as soon as he said that, because then I fell into the bridge, and the bridge was here. I was inside the bridge. and then as soon as he said the cord, I went back on the bridge next to him. He was there with me. And that's when it ended. I was back. I slowly opened my eyes again, and I would like to get some answers now. It was definitely something that I explained everything. I explained that I couldn't come back. I explained everything, but I don't know how I those things that I saw, the face of the president, the stars, the sun. My sister cooking, she was having meat in her hands, she was making cookies, the meat was red also, and she was doing some laundry with some red cloth, and the frame of the door was white and the door was brown, but the barn was red, and it opened like that, and I don't know what it all means. I saw a very strange unidentifiable object. He said, oh, maybe it's a spaceship, maybe you saw aliens. But then I said, yeah, well, it was metal and there was a sticker on it. It was shiny metal. So I don't know what that means. I don't know what this color means, and I don't know why my sister is there. I think, well, it's very logical that she's there because she's kind of the center of all of this, what I'm thinking about. She's happiness. She's Algerian. She's my mother's daughter. She's the source of the pain. Well, her father is the source of the pain that my mother went through, that she passed on to me by protecting me so much, giving me so much love that I never kind of really understood my boundaries in love, and it made me learn a lot in this lifetime. So I think my sister is the center of this experience, and I think she has a big role. And I'm going to Algeria soon. I'm going there this summer with my little sister, my full sister. It's going to be her first time to go there. Well, her first time consciously that she could remember. She was 4 years the first time. But anyway, it's very strange, all this experience, and there's definitely something that is very very powerful about this, and there's a message, and it's not a coincidence even that I met this man, and I'm very curious about my answers, the answer that I'm gonna get. Thanks for watching. Thanks a lot for watching and listen to my story. Makes me focus, you know. At first it was very difficult to make videos, but now the fact that someone is watching this makes me focus and align my thoughts. This is like he told me to write down at the end, write down everything that you've been through. But making this video is my report, and that's why I thank you for watching. I thank you from the heart for watching my video, because it motivates me to have at least one person watch this.